everyone, welcome to the Captain Drone YouTube channel. My name is Steve and look at how I'm dressed. Look at how I am dressed today. It's pretty cold. This is the middle of August and we have a cold spell happening here in Canada. Well, at least in my area of Canada, but I'm out here today to review the P51-D Miss Helen. See this box? See the picture? Well, that's what I'm reviewing. When you take it out of the box, it looks like this. Now, this is a pretty good RC plane and it's designed 100% for beginners because it has stability in it. Actually has 3 modes of flight. You have max stability, a little bit of stability, and no stability. It can also automatically do freestyle. So when you're flying, if you press one button, it will do a loop, come right around, or it will do a roll, a barrel roll. It's up to you. So what makes this plane a little bit better than other planes in the same price range that are small and portable like this? Well, first off, when you get it, it comes fully assembled. Well, you do have to snap on the prop up front. It is one of those props that snaps on and off. Oh, and if you want to put landing gear on, you have to snap that on. I'm going to fly it here with the landing gear on, one flight, then I'm going to pull the landing gear off and I'm just going to throw it. But more important than that, the motor up front is a brushless motor. You don't see that often on little planes like this. And not only that, back here, this rudder actually moves. A lot of these little planes, nope, you get ailerons and elevator, but no rudder. This rudder has a servo. But not only that, the remote that comes with it has a 300-meter range. I'll put what that is in feet over here. So that's pretty far for something this small because 300 meters means I'll barely see this when I'm flying at that range. This is also an intelligent remote, so when the battery's low in the plane, well, this will beep. If you get too far away from you, this will beep. And if you lose your plane, say it crashes someplace, you can cause this to make the plane beep to find the plane. Another bonus is a lot of the planes you get in this category usually fly on a 1S LiPo battery. This flies on a 2S LiPo battery. So guess how much flight time you get? Guess how much flight time? You get 20 minutes of flight time on this battery. I have never flown a plane for 20 minutes. I would get bored and go home by that time, but 20 minutes of flight time per battery. So the plan is I'm going to fly it here in the parking lot. There's no cars at the moment, so I'll take off in the parking lot, land in the parking lot, then I'll take the landing gear off and I'll just go throw it out in the field and see how it flies. But well, let's check it out. Here we go. Plane is down here. I've already put a battery in it. I'll show you how I put the battery in. You take the 2-cell battery, you open the hatch on the bottom, shove the battery in, connect it, close the hatch, and you're all set to go. On your remote, you just have to select the mode you're going to take off in. I've set mine to beginner, which is mode number 2, so I've got the switch all the way to the top. You leave your left joystick down. When you're about ready to go and you want to set your radio with your plane, you take the joystick and you move it to the top, and all the way to the bottom. You'll hear a beep each time, and now the throttle works on the plane, then you're all set to go. So before we fly, let's check out the surface areas to make sure they're working. So I'll bring this over so you can see it, and we have ailerons right here. Then way back here we have our elevator, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. And then over here, if I move this one, this is our rudder. See right here, it's our rudder. There we go, we can move the rudder with this one. So we're all set to fly. All right, so wish me luck. This is the maiden flight. I'll get over here and we'll launch it. Once again, this switch all the way up to beginner mode and left joystick all the way down, red lights on. As soon as I crank this, the throttle goes and we fly. Give it some up. There we are. Very smooth elevator going up. It's in beginner mode, so stability's on. There we are, going over. Wow. And then bring it back again. I'll turn it here. So I'll bring it back to me, dive bomb my head. Oh. So to land it, I'll show you how to land it. All you do is, oh, I almost hit that post. All you do is reduce the throttle to almost 0. So take it away from you, bring it back, and then I've turned the throttle 0. There we go, it's coming down. It has to come down. Oh, this is not a good place to turn the throttle to 0. I have no luck with these maidens. So anyways, I smashed right into the concrete and there's no damage. The prop comes off. It's designed to do that, so I'm going to snap it back on. I tell you one thing about this thing, it just keeps on flying. It should not have kept on flying, but it just wants to stay in the air. So I'm going to try that again. I want a better landing. Here we go. All right, ready to take off again. Here we go. Take it up nice and smooth. There we go. I'm going to take it way up this time. And now I'm going to bring it back, and this time I'll bring it at my head. Super slow landing. So it's got to land this time. Here we go. Okay. out there, turn it around. And now the throttle is off. Okay, so here we're coming down. It's got to come down. It's got to come down. There we are. Now it's doing it. That was a terrible landing again. So in beginner mode, it really floats. It doesn't want to come down. Yes, there's a wind blowing this way, so it keeps it up in the air. But I thought it would come down faster. It doesn't. It's very light. There's not much weight on this thing. So just push the prop back on. There we are. We're on again, and we can fly again. All right, let's take the landing gear off and let's go throw it. Pull the landing gear off. See the back little tail wheel? Just pull it out. Blink. I got it. This forward landing gear, it is just clicked into place, so you can unclick it. There we go. And that's out. So there you go. No landing gear. That's what I like on planes because they look really cool flying in the air. So let's go fly it with no landing gear. So with no landing gear, you just toss it like this. So I'll toss it this way down the parking lot. All you do is crank on the power and toss it. There we go. See, out here flying out where I am right now, there's so many posts I have to watch out for, so it's kind of dangerous, but I'm going to try to bring it down low. This is still in beginner mode. Very easy to fly. It stays in the air by itself. Coming by in the wind. That's in the wind, flying 50% throttle. There's full speed coming at me. It's hard to see it. You know what? I'm going to put a camera on this, I think, because I can't really show you here. Can't see it. Let me just bring it over this way. The wind is really picking up now. So I've slowed it down, I'm gonna land it in the grass. A little belly, look at this, it's so slow because of the wind. Look at this. I could pull it out of the air with my hands, but I'll just belly land it in the grass. There we go. So when you take the landing gear off, that's all you do is you just belly land them. There's utterly no damage to the plane because it's so light. Like watch, I could just throw it, no motor on. It basically flies itself. Okay, on the very top here, there's a little Insta360 Go camera. Hopefully I didn't upset the CG, but let's see if it can fly with the weight of a camera. So with that extra weight, I'm not sure, but engine still works. Everything looks good. Let's go. And let's launch. Well, the camera's up top and she flies beautifully. I don't know what the issue is with this plane, but it's pretty amazing. Matter of fact, it flies better with the camera up top. I think it's adding a little bit more nose weight to it, which is nice. So hopefully you're getting the footage from the camera. I'm flying around, doing all my cool stuff here. Now I'll show you some 3D because I'll never catch it on my hat cam. So I'll come around. I got a little button here to hit the 3D. Hitting the 3D button and roll. Whoa, there we go. Let's try that again, another roll, other way. And let's try a loop. Whoa, it did a loop. That's pretty cool. Let's do some dive bombing at me. Coming at me, coming at me, coming at me, coming at me, missing the bird. There's a bird chasing it right behind. Yeah. See, now you can see it well because I'm bringing it down. And I'm gonna give it full power. There's full power cranking by me. Oh baby, that is good. And that's with the camera up top. Can you imagine without a camera how fast it goes? All right, so I'm impressed. At first I wasn't too impressed, but now I'm impressed. And I'm still flying in beginner mode. I'm not even gonna bother flying in manual mode. It doesn't really matter on this thing. It's coming right at me here. Just with the sun, I'm getting blinded here. Go around one last time and I'm gonna dive bomb me and land it. Here we go, full speed. Come down right by me and whew, man, that is fast. All right, let's bring it around and land it. Okay, so to land this baby, it's the same idea as I mentioned before. You bring it towards yourself and then you kill the throttle. So you should see me in the camera if the camera's recording, and I will kill the throttle now. There we go, it's coming down, coming down, coming down. Boink, there we are. And the little prop came off in the landing, but you snap it back on. All right, so this camera looks like it was working. I'll just snap the prop back on, and there we go. Prop is on. I could shave my beard. So as I'm walking back to the car with my nose running because it's cold out here, I just want to say I'm pretty impressed. It's a pretty decent little plane for the price. Matter of fact, let me show you what you get in the box if you buy this baby. Check this out. Here we have the box. The P51-D Miss Helen comes in. Inside the box you can see everything is super well packaged. Items in the box include the user manual, the P51-D Miss Helen, complete with a pilot figurine, the 2-cell batteries along with the USB battery charger, the radio transmitter. Mine is a mode 2 with the throttle on the left. The radio has a switch for flips and rolls, as well as flight modes for expert, intermediate, and beginner. The radio is powered by 4 AA batteries, not included. 1 spare replacement prop is included. Total weight of the plane with a battery is a way under 250 grams. So you're back to me and you want to know the positives and negatives. Well, the positive would be that it has a brushless motor up front. It has a really far flight range. It comes with the remote. It has the 3D maneuvers as well as beginner with a gyro stabilize. So it's very easy to fly. Do not worry about crashing it. If you crash it at the grass, there's no way you can break this. The prop will come off, but the foam, it is not cheap foam. It won't break into a million pieces. Do you know what I'm walking in here? Look at this. Some guy has taken their car. Can you see it way back down there? And they've driven in the grass here. So all I've got is tire tracks filled with water. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put links to this product below. You can go check it out. It's on the Banggood website and I do have a discount code. So check it out and see if it is the RC plane for you. If you're a beginner and you've never flown RC planes before, this is a good one to get because it's so simple to fly. And like I said, you can't damage it. You can't break a wing or anything. The prop will come off. They do give you a spare prop, so you don't have to worry about that. It's pretty decent. All right, guys, thanks for watching this video. If you have questions on this product, post them below. And more importantly, if you enjoyed this video, well, then please give it a thumbs up and I'll catch you in a future video in the near future. Till then, I say bye.